Merry Christmas Eve. This is Pepper, and my hair looks really
My hair looks bad too. Look at mine.
Just want to give just a message to all the YouTube subscribers and the Twitch subscribers, and really everybody. Just a general thank you to everybody. I try to make it a point to not go overly flowery and flowy with thanking people for supporting me, because I do think I put out a lot of good resources out there, so I don't want to ever feel guilty about being able to do the job that I do. But ultimately, it's you guys, whether you're a Patreon, Twitch sub, YouTube sub, or anything, that, like, if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be able to do what I do. And I remember making this video this time last year, and like that was like really like the financial straits. You know, like that was a real, not a low point.
A ladle for Christmas that year.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, she got a ladle for Christmas. Got a little more than a ladle, but yeah, it was a tight year for sure.
I
But
got socks.
you know, and in a lot of ways, like we're far from rich, but you know, we are doing better financially than we were last year, and that's a lot to you guys. And I don't want to make every video we have about finances, but ultimately, like when I'm thanking people, I have to thank people that have helped us be able to do this. So I guess another category here is I got to thank my moderators, Discord mods, Twitch mods, by the way. The meme is 100% true. They're socially awkward and obnoxious people. I hate all of them. Baggins, obviously, you know, you've been around with me for what, 5-6 years now. Does a lot of my thumbnail work, helps me out with a lot of editing, and honestly, just a good friend. Miss you, man. Miss talking with you. Looking forward to seeing you relatively soon. Lightwaves, was terrible to get to meet you in person. Known you as long as Baggins, if not longer. You've been a disaster the entire time. You're the most awful human being I've ever met, and only half of that is because you're French. But she's done a lot of the work on suggesting ideas, general Discord, Twitch moderation, and the website, right? So she put the website all together. Also, Baggins actually helped the website too. I forgot about that.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I really appreciate that, as usual. Neo, you're the most inappropriate moderator I have, and the most likely to come from Ohio. Which we try to not hold that against you. But Neo's also been around for a long time. I still remember coaching your stupid Silver Anna 5.5 years ago. I really appreciate your help, Neo. Baldy and Boogeyman, you've been of use at times. I know you guys have kind of sailed into the West, but I appreciate and miss hanging out with you guys. Two of my Lord of the Rings online buddies. I try not to hold that against you either. Anima, the worst or the best tier 2.5 coach of all time. As always, you're always the guy that I'm always asking to post on r/competitive Overwatch for me. Hey man, I reached my self-promotion deadline. Can you please post this for me? And you're also the most obnoxious one to play Patreon games with. So as usual, mate, it's been a pleasure seeing you go from, like, you know, a plat player basically to like actually coaching contenders players now. So I know it's been up and down for you, but it's up and down for everybody that applies themselves and takes risks. So much respect. Recently, also French, but we try to not hold that against him. The most professional, friendly moderator, does the best job with helping me with channel points and everything. Is the best moderator when it comes to just moderation things, but I think everybody who's a Spilo mod always ends up with +1 and usually has a very weird personality. That's, I guess, mirrors the streamer, I guess. But recently, you're the most normal of us all, and miss hanging out with you as well. It's been a long time since we've coached your tank and the like, but hope you're doing well. I feel like we're missing. Oh, I know who we're missing. Wait, is it just? Yes, that's what I thought it was. It's just the newest kid on the block, Varashi, who is probably, ironically, the oldest man in esports besides myself. So Varashi, you bring a sense of professionalism. I know you're a very busy man, being a dad, husband, and obviously having a job as well. So I appreciate your support and your help, and also your play in Patreon games is always appreciated as well. But yeah, I mean, I guess I could go on and on, but these guys, a lot of these guys, and really even just the patrons themselves, not just for supporting me, but also just, I legitimately have the most fun playing Overwatch with you guys. And I really do consider a lot of you my friends. Unironically, parasocial relationships are super underrated, guys. Don't throw them don't knock it till you try it. So if you're not charging somebody for friendship, then you're really missing out. I really enjoyed hanging out with you guys in Toronto. Never thought I'd be staying in a house with strangers and it would feel so normal, like instantly. Like I knew you guys for like years. And obviously, like I said, I don't even play Overwatch outside of Patreon games. And that's not because I feel like I need to, but every time I want to play Overwatch, Pepper back me up. I'm like, hey, I wonder if they want to play too. That's like that's all I want to do. So anyway, loves and kisses to everybody. YouTube subscriber, Twitch viewer, all of you guys take part in helping this out. And I actually had a little family party last night over at my parents' house, and a couple moments kind of awkwardly explaining my job as usual to anybody over the age of 30. Actually, just awkwardly explaining my job to anybody, period. But one of the things that always comes to mind instantly is like the relationships that I've built, whether there's just I get to meet you and coach you once, and maybe I never hear from you again, or maybe I work with you and talk with you and we hang out multiple times. So everyone, regardless of where you fall in that spectrum, even if it's just I read a nice YouTube comment from you, there's always so many nice things to say. And I think that's the best part about my job is the social aspect where I get to really talk and meet and greet and spend time with some really great people. I have very high standards in person. A bit of a stick in the mud, a bit of a snob. Yeah. I don't have too many friends. I used to have a lot of friends in high school. I think you did too, or maybe not as many. But we don't really do a whole lot. But when it comes to Overwatch, it feels like maybe it's just the fact that we have something in common. But I have such an easier time. It's like I get my social kick with you guys. So I really appreciate all the support, all the kindness. Let's hope that we can keep doing this another year. I really don't know. I was talking with Pepper. I guess last year I knew what I wanted this year to be. Like I wanted to be somewhat successful streamer, somewhat successful YouTuber, keep my coaching business growing. And, it's kind of like I kind of need to do all of them financially. Otherwise I wouldn't be successful. I wouldn't be able to do what I'm doing. So it's like a little bit of YouTube money, a little bit of Twitch money, a little bit of Patreon money, mostly coaching money. And like not just the money, but like applying myself to it. And I wanted to like do that and just do a little bit more. And we've made reasonable strides, I think, at all of those things. I'm not like a huge Twitch streamer or a huge YouTuber, but I'm it's been good. Like it's been good. I feel like we've made reasonable growth at all of them. And I'd like to do that again this year. But I was talking with Pepper and I was like, I don't really know if that's going to be all this next year is. It's like more of the same or if there's going to be something different on the horizon. And I'm not like hinting or leaking anything here. I honestly don't know what it would even be. I've had a lot of people like, you should get into casting or you should get a job with Blizzard. I don't know if I'd tolerate that, but basically there's a lot of things that I'm kind of keeping open on my plate. I like a lot of things. If you haven't noticed my YouTube channel, I really try to let my YouTube channel reflect my actual interests and not just be like chasing views. So I don't know. We'll see. I think I like a lot of things. We like doing a lot of things. We both like doing a lot of things. So we'll just have to wait and see. Would appreciate prayer from any and all of you out there about wisdom about what to do moving forward. But yeah, that's all I really have to say. I feel like I'm just kind of ranting here, but that's kind of what I do anytime as their mic anyway. So I guess it's not really anything out of the ordinary. I realize I've been talking only me. Do you have anything to say?
Thanks for letting me play Widow.
Thanks for letting her play Widow in the game. She always has fun.
Sorry when I played Mercy.
And she's the secret hero too. I mean, I've made a bunch of videos about her. I won't make any more, but thank goodness. No, but she does all the editing on the YouTube shorts and helps me out. Like I literally there's so many things behind the scenes that you guys don't even know that
Keep
Pepper
him
does.
alive by feeding him.
Yeah, there's so many things that she does. So she went from being like the full-time mixed martial arts jiu-jitsu, running her own school, starting her own business with a ton of students, to like putting that all aside to like helping me out with what I do. Basically full time. And so
Real MVP. Send me cash.
She's the real Discord mod if you couldn't tell.
Venmo below.
The real Discord mod.
Below.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. She won't do that. Anyway, loves and kisses. Merry Christmas. If I had to say one thing, if you are spending time, if you celebrate Christmas, whatever, be nice. Say something kind or friendly. I try to always, if I have a video like this, like make some action, do something kind or nice to somebody today. I know it's like the trope is that like I wish we acted like Christmas the whole year through, but you know what? If we only act nice during Christmas, then maybe some of it will. Well, no, I was gonna say maybe if you force yourself to do something nice, then maybe it'll carry over. Maybe you'll accidentally get in the habit of doing it. Like, whoops, money fell in my wallet and into the charity bowl. I don't know. Anyway, loves and kisses, guys. I appreciate the support. I will, for those of you who have watched this far in, you're probably a little bit of a psychopath, but I'm not going to be answering Discord messages till like after the new year. I'm trying to like stay almost totally away from social media. I'm having YouTube uploads still going, including the Tank Rework project coming up soon. Yeah, she's kind of excited. But I'm going to try and no Twitter, no Reddit, no Discord messages, no nothing. I already have a bit of a backlog there, but that's just going to have to stay how it is. So I'm not gaslighting you. I'm not ghosting you. I'm not avoiding you. Well, I might be avoiding you.